What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today's gonna be a what sold video, what sold for me recently at eBay. I think we're gonna kick it off with a couple of Depop sales. Also, you can see I've done some rearranging behind me here. This past week, at the beginning of the week, I went to a Steve-O show. It's like a multimedia show where he shows like jackass type clips and tells stories. I picked up this skateboard, so I paid up for it a bit. It's sort of an investment. It's a Johnny O board, so it's Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O collab. It's already worth more than what I paid for it. I'll try to find a comp of one that sold recently of this board and show you. I'm gonna hang on to it for a while. I'm gonna leave it on the wall for a while. I think it's really cool, and I'm just gonna sort of decorate with it for the time being. So, you know, that's really cool. Also, the Acuna Jr. jersey here is a new addition as well. If you hadn't seen, when I went to a spring training game in Florida, I bought a $150 mystery box. This was my pull. You can watch a YouTube short if you want. It's also on I think Instagram and potentially on TikTok. Yeah, it was a great pull. This is the jersey from that. I'm gonna keep it for a while and just hang it up in here because I think it's a really great jersey, and I do think it'll probably increase in value over time. So yeah, really cool. So I've just been trying to decorate the wall. I'm gonna try to make this entire wall a little bit more personable, obviously, or personal. The bottom part, obviously, stuff for sale. This side wall here, I need to fill in with some more personal stuff. I'm gonna figure out what I want to put there. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a little more tidying up in the shed over the week here and make it a little more homey, as I hope to spend more time as the weather changes. I'm gonna try to work out here more full time. Currently, I'm still working. I'm shipping out here, doing some work out here, but then I'm doing a lot of things in the house as well. I'm gonna try to work out here more as the weather changes and gets warmer, where I can just stay out here and work. I think it'll keep me more motivated. I also got out to a couple of garage sales this weekend. I went to 3 this morning, did not find a single thing. Ran into some really great people that watched the channel and had some conversations and stuff like that. So it wasn't like it was a lost day or anything like that. I just didn't find anything. Yeah, so it is going to be garage sale season right around the corner. I seen there were more in my area, but I just went to the 3 and struck out, unfortunately. But, you know, we're still selling stuff online, so let's pull some orders. Kicking it off today with a Depop sale, and we are headed to the Facebook Marketplace bin right here. I believe this is a vintage Vancouver Canucks t-shirt. It's got the ringed collar and the rings on the arms. I'll show you in the photos, obviously, as it's going to be in a bag in here. Actually, it might be close to the top. I think this is it. Canucks established 1970. Obviously, it's not from 1970 or anything like that, but it is vintage on the Waves tag. Pretty decent. We'll just leave this one up on the table, and we'll pull the next order as we put this back. So $17 USD for that one. Next, we're going into the VH, which is right next door here. And we're looking for a 9-inch nails t-shirt that sold on Depop. This one, a little bit better. I think it was $50 USD on this 9-inch nails t-shirt. How hard it is to find. Oh, right here. That's all right. It is double-sided. This is the one side. It's just, I think that's the front, and then I'll throw a picture up of the back as well. 50 bucks on that. That was an offer. It was listed a little higher, but 50 bucks is okay. I believe that one came from the $800 clothing buy. I think, anyway. Definitely bought it wholesale off of somebody, but that's where I'm guessing. Next, we sold a pair of shoes. These are a pair of like Torrid flats. Let's see if we can find them. Let's see, where are you gonna be? Not seeing them right offhand, which isn't end of the world, because they could be over here on this shelf, and I think maybe they are here at the bottom. Yep, Torrid right there. I took an offer on these ones. Well, these have been around a little while. There's some dust going on. I'll have to wipe these down before we get them shipped out. Not too much, $12 USD on those shoes. I believe I picked those out of the Goodwill bins, so didn't pay much, 12 bucks, just getting them out here at this point. $9 for a DVD. It's season 7 of Everybody Loves Raymond. Everybody Loves Raymond, of course. You season 7? Nope, that's season 6. That's season 9. These are all sealed. And I did pick these out of the Goodwill bins, which is crazy. Should have just looked at the color. That's the 4th season. I gotta be running out of seasons here. This has got to be season 7. Yeah, these are all factory sealed from the Goodwill bins. I picked them up. I knew they weren't really worth a ton. $9 US for that. The last one, I should have paid better attention. These are eBay sales as well. We are going now to right back to Facebook Marketplace bin. Okay, it's a polo. I think, is it a noir, or however you say that? I'm sure you say it slightly different than I just did, but that's what I think it's called. Just actually right on top. Yeah, this polo, I think I got this guy 50% off at Goodwill, and yeah, accepted an offer of $19, and I wrote it down, 20 cents I think, on eBay. Not too bad. And let's get this round of orders shipped out. This next sale I got from a Goodwill bins, buddy, and it is a cool crew neck team. It's not really Team Canada, but it's Canada. Okay, it's got Canada on the sleeve, 92. I believe this is from the Olympics, honestly, or, you know, leading up to the Olympics potentially. Made in Canada on the Fruit of the Loom tag here. Like I said, I bought this from a Goodwill bins, buddy. I probably paid around $10, I'm thinking. I wound up getting $27 USD on this crew neck. It is really, really cool as well. Next, we have PS1 parts and repair. Okay, so just for parts only. I did test this. It does work, but this stays open. It's got a bit of a rattle in it. I just decided to sell it for parts and repair, as, you know, somebody could get it working, no problem. But, you know, for me personally, it's just easier to sell for parts and repair and not to have a headache, because it's not like a fully working console for sure, but even though that it does technically work. Next up, we sold a CED disc. Okay, I pulled this one to the top the other day when I was looking for it. After I seen that it sold, it is this one here, the Great Space Coaster. It's in pretty good shape. Cleaned up the edges. I don't think there's any pen on this one. We got $22 and change. I think $22.50 USD on that. Next, this is a vintage Marty. What is that? I'm gonna have to, oh, I do know what that is actually, and it is going to be in the clothing one bin. Looks like we got $40 for this one. It's Marshall, as in like Marshall amplifiers, so guitar stuff, right? And this one I did find at my local Goodwill for t-shirt price a while ago, and I thought it was cool because it was single stitch, old. Had it for a while, had it listed much higher. See if we can find it in this mess of stuff, mess of shirts in here. And eventually, you know, you're gonna take an offer. It is on sale as well, so, you know, so hoping to get more for this shirt. Absolutely. Am I mad that I got $40 US for it? Not really, because like I said, I've only paid regular t-shirt price. I think it's right there at the very bottom. It is a cool shirt. I'll throw up. You can see it's on the Made in the USA screen stars, or the best tag anyway. Yeah, Fruit of the Loom Best. Is a really nice shirt. I feel like if it was 5 years ago, that was a $100 shirt, easy. But even 40 USD, I'm not mad about it. Next, we sold a pair of Crocs. These are the jelly ones. They are down here. They're green. I did take an offer on these. I'll go back and look. I believe it was around $16, $17. It looks like it was exactly $16 on these Croc jelly. They're like a Mary Jane style, right? But kind of interesting. Next, Budweiser t-shirt. This one is also a vintage t-shirt. I think it's probably 90s as well. It was when they had the advertisements with the Clydesdale horses. I picked this up again just at my regular Goodwill for t-shirt price. See how hard it is to find. And I think we got, if I didn't already mention it, we got 35 bucks for this one. Is that it right there? Yeah, I think that's it right there. Budweiser, Clydesdales. Yeah, 35 bucks. I think it says on there 1997. Cool shirts. Let's get it out of here. Now, before we pull the last round of orders, which are mostly going to be Poshmark orders, I do want to remind you guys about Sidekick tools. Posh Sidekick is something I've been using for quite a long time now. I absolutely still love it. I usually say, link down in the description below, you can use my code. Well, apparently for the last month or so, I've deleted that out of my sort of cut and paste bio that I normally throw down there. I apologize about that. I did throw it back in. It was brought to my attention, and it is down there if you want to give it a try. It's absolutely free to try. No credit card, none of that stuff. You can just try it and see if you like it. You know, it's going to automate your site, or your Poshmark closet is what most people want it for, right? It's going to do all your sharing. You can send offers to likers. You can do automated auctions to help, you know, try to drive more traffic to your store. They also have all these other features, so like you can do background removal tool. I showed you last time, or when we talked about this last time, I showed you the AI stock photos. I'm going to throw another one up on screen that I've just done recently. I've been playing around with it. I think it's pretty... You have to use really good photos to make it work well. If you have a wonky photo, you're going to get a wonky stock image. So you got to play around with it. But I do think if you're the type of person who wants to use stock photos and you're worried about maybe copyright or maybe eBay or somebody else saying you can't do that, or in Poshmark or whoever's saying you shouldn't be using them, if you're making your own, they belong to you. So there's going to be no issues there whatsoever. But anyways, link down in the description below if you want to give Sidekick a try. I highly recommend it. All right, let's pull some Poshmark orders here, starting with the hats. And this time we're going into these hats over here, which I have not messed around with too much. These have all been listed recently. I mentioned I've been relisting these hats, which I thought I was going to do quicker. Stuff has come up, but I have been working on it all through the week. But this hat here, Florida University, I think this one we got $18 for, which wasn't really too bad. Next is a jersey. It's a youth jersey. This is also on Poshmark.com, okay? I think I got 30 US for this one, 30 USD, youth XL. This one still has the booth tag on it there, 40 Canadian is what I was asking for this brand new with tags jersey at my booth. Obviously, I don't think I sold any these brand new with tags jerseys there, which surprised me a bit, but that's okay. Once again, I picked these up at a local sports store. They've been clearing them out. I've been buying them and selling them on a regular basis. They are getting down. I don't think they have that many left. Last time I looked, it was really limited what you could pick up. But $30, I paid about $10 Canadian, maybe. Probably less than that, actually. But next, we have this Miami jersey. Okay, it's really weird. I don't know if this was like a stadium giveaway. It also says something about Dominican Republic on the sleeve. It's a matchup, which I've never heard of that before. But it's a cool jersey. I picked this up. It was actually in the women's shirts in my local Goodwill, and I thought, hey, what is that? It looked interesting. I seen this poking out. Took a look. You know, Miami Marlins, Florida Marlins. I'm not sure the time frame, like I said, if it's a stadium giveaway or a collab or what. But I got 30 bucks, I think. Or is it 25? Sorry, I got 25 US on that one. Like I said, I paid my local Goodwill t-shirt prices, even women's t-shirts, is still under $5. It's $4 and change. Next, another hat, but this time I think we're going to the new hat bin here. I think this one, I just listed a bunch of these tailor-made hats, so this one should be right on top, and it is. This is the TP5 M1 tailor-made. It is got the hook and loop back on it. Not a lot for this one. Moving it out at $12 USD. We're going to move now to Poshmark.ca. I think this is the last one I have. This did come from the $4,000 card buy, and it is a box, a sealed box of Casper Fleer. This one's got a little bit of a, you know, it's squished a little bit, but there's no like really big dings in the box or anything. It is still brand new, factory sealed. I think we got $21 Canadian for this on Poshmark.ca. Now moving back to eBay for the last one. It's a bunch of these mini discs. Let's see if we can find them. There's supposed to be 5 in total. I assume they're out here. Yeah, they're right here. Okay, so I have a lot of, what's there, 5 I think? Yeah, a lot of 5. We got about $14 US, I think technically $13.90 or $13.87. I'll throw it up on screen. For the lot of them, I picked them up at Goodwill. Probably paid, I don't remember if they were $1 a piece or 50 cents a piece. They were pretty cheap. They were individual, I think, but you know, that media like that always does sell. I pick it up when I see it, but it's not something that's going to move overnight. I've had this for a while. I still like to sell it because it's easy to ship. typically you can get it, you know, stuff like this for a couple bucks and flip it into 15 or 20, you know, in this case about 14 USD, which is probably still closer to $20 Canadian, but still happy with this. Let's get this stuff out of here. So I've actually already added something to my display here. I remembered that I just bought this Acuna Junior card. It's got a lower grade. It is a PSA grade 6, but I thought it's a pretty good little little good add-on there. I don't think I'm going to sell that card anytime soon. It's one of the ones that I'm going to hang on. I actually just bought a couple $100 worth of cards on the weekend. I bought a bunch of Bo Bichette graded rookies is what I wanted them for. I think 2 PSA graded, they're all 10s. And to another company, but they're also 10s. I don't know which ones I'm going to keep or which ones I'm going to sell. There's also a bunch of numbered cards in there. So, you know, going forward, I'm going to have to be careful about saying this is from the $4,000 card buy, because I just bought, I don't know, maybe another 100, 200 cards, something like that to go through just for fun. But I bought personal cards is what I really did. And I want to flip the rest of the stuff to make my personal cards basically free for myself, right? That's the kind of what I was thinking when I did that. I also probably am not going to keep 4 Bo Bichette graded rookie cards. Doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm just going to figure out which one I actually want to keep and do that. But anyway, I think we're going to end this one here. If you guys like videos like this one, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content. We'll see you guys soon.